Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So it is second part of heterocyclic chemistry reaction and we will deal with some more problems from CSI and NET and GATE. So first question is, I will tell you about some basic concepts based on some questions. So first is compare the basic character of these three molecules. This is pyridine, pyrrole and pyrrolidine. So when we are comparing the basic character, we should check availability of lone pair of electrons. Okay, in that condition only these molecules can give their electrons and they can show basic character. And we can check the availability of lone pair of electrons by determining S character. When we have higher S character means electrons are close to nucleus. In that condition, they are not freely available to be donated. So in case of pyridine, the lone pair of electrons are available to be donated, but this nitrogen is sp2 nitrogen. It has sp2 hybridization. In case of pyrrole, the lone pair of electrons are part of this aromatic ring. So they are not freely available to be donated. Okay, so it cannot show a good basic character. In case of pyrrolidine, the lone pair of electrons are free to be donated and this nitrogen is sp3 hybridized. So if we want to compare the basic character of pyridine and pyrrolidine, then S character is less in case of pyrrolidine. Therefore, the nucleus is less close to the electrons are less close to the nucleus and they can be easily donated. So, highest basic character will be of pyrrolidine. If I number it 1, 2 and 3, then highest basic character will be of pyrrolidine, then that of and least for the pyrrole, because this electron is not free to be donated. Next we come to the compare the electrophilic substitution rate of pyrrole, furan and thiophene. So electrophilic substitution rate of these all three is greater than pyridine. Pyridine is not good in electrophilic substitution reactions. And now we want to compare the electrophilic substitution rate of these three. So in case of pyrrole, so electrophilic substitution rate means to what extent they can donate their electron. Okay, so in case of pyrrole, nitrogen has least electronegativity as compared to oxygen. Nitrogen is less electronegative than oxygen. Therefore, this lone pair of electron can easily delocalized over this ring and can show electrophilic substitution reactions. And this rate of electrophilic substitution reaction is even better than benzene, because in case of benzene, 6 pi electrons are delocalized over 6 carbon, while in case of pyrrole, 6 pi electrons are delocalized over 5 carbon. So electron density is higher in case of pyrrole. So highest rate will be of pyrrole. Next I want to compare furan and thiophene. So in case of thiophene we have sulfur and the lone pair of electron is present in 3p orbital, while these carbon orbitals are 2p, which are part of delocalization. These all are 2p. While in case of furan, this lone pair of electrons of oxygen are present in 2p. So there is good overlap between 2p of oxygen and 2p of carbon. While in case of sulfur, there is the overlapping between 3p and 2p is not so much good. Therefore, the electrophilic substitution or the delocalization, you can say that delocalization of electron is better in case of furan than thiophene. Therefore, rate will be higher for furan than thiophene. So this will be the correct. Okay. Next we come to the question from GATE 2018. This reaction is based on Hans reaction. So first I will show you the complete mechanism of this reaction, then we will move to the short trick of this. Okay, so first I will take to this reaction is basically sum of aldol condensation and Michael addition reaction. So this first step is the conversion of this beta keto ester into enolate. Then it will attack on this aldehyde. So I can write it like RCHO. Okay, so we have one H here. Then this H will show shift and it will be converted into this O minus will be converted into OH. Then in next step, this charge will shift here and this OH will be removed. Now second molecule of this beta ketoester will participate in this reaction and it will show Michael addition reaction. So the product will be like, then it will tautomerize to form a ketone. In next step, the ammonia will participate in this reaction. This ammonia will participate in the reaction and these two oxygen groups, these two ketones will be removed. Okay, so I am showing it in a single step. Actually this ammonia will first attack on this ketone and then this bond will shift here and in next step there is proton transfer, but the direct reaction is this one. There is formation of pyridine here. Okay, so this will be a final molecule. You can write the value of R here, that is this benzaldehyde. But the simple way of this reaction is first align this keto ester like this way. Simple way to remember this one is align this beta keto ester in this way. Always place this ketonic group towards the inner side of the ring. Similarly, do with the second molecule of this keto ester. Then we will write down this molecule, this benzaldehyde in the middle of this one and ammonia to the lower side. Then what we will do, we will simply remove this CHO group, okay, and these two oxygen, and we will place nitrogen in place of these all. This will be your product. Okay, so this is the single step reaction. To do this reaction fast, but you should know the whole mechanism also. Then we will move to next question, the reaction of this quinoline with lithium in liquid ammonia. So I have told you about this reaction in previous video that this lithium in liquid ammonia will provide you electrons and it will attack on the ring which is electron deficient. So in previous case we have indole, and in case of indole the benzene ring is electron deficient as compared to the 5-membered ring, while in case of pyrrole ring, okay, but in case of quinoline we have two 6-membered rings. Both of them are 6-membered rings and both of them have 6 pi electrons. So how we will decide? This ring, this pyridine ring, is electron deficient in nature because we have nitrogen here. It will pull electron density towards it. Okay, so it will be electron deficient as compared to this benzene ring. So this lithium in liquid ammonia will attack on this ring. Okay, so what will be the reaction? The electrons will shift like this and it will lead to the generation of radicals. One at this side, one at this side. Next, electrons will attack to these two sides and these electrons will be provided by this lithium in liquid ammonia. So first it will attack on this side, then it will attack on this side. Okay, we will get negative charge over these sides, then they will abstract proton from the reaction medium, from the solvent, and this will be the final product. Okay, so the correct option will be second one. Then we will move to the next question. It is from December 17 CSIR NET. So in this reaction we are using CH2Cl2 in presence of methyl lithium. So these two will lead to the formation of a carbene. So what will be the reaction? First step is the removal of this H. Okay, this is like L. This methyl lithium will remove this proton and lithium will attach in place of it. In next step, LiCl will be removed and we have a carbene here. This carbene will attack on this double bond of this substituted indole. So it will attack like this and it will form a 3-membered ring. Next we will again use this methyl lithium and it will remove this proton. This acidic proton will be removed. In next step, this charge will shift here, this bond will shift here and this Cl will be removed. So what will be formed? This ring will become 6-membered ring. So we have double bond in between this nitrogen and this carbon at this position, and one in between this carbon and this carbon at this position. So this will be the final product. So this option 3 will be the correct option. Next we have another question from December 17, and first we are using H2O2 and then HNO3 in presence of H2SO4, and third we are using PCl3. So we have discussed about this reaction using H2O2 in previous video, that pyridine will form pyridine N oxide in presence of peroxides. So it will form N oxide. I am directly writing this N oxide here. It has positive charge, it has negative charge. So this will be the N oxide. Then it is reacting with HNO3 and H2SO4. So these two will provide nitronium ion NO2 plus. So pyridine cannot show electrophilic reaction directly, but pyridine N oxide can show this electrophilic substitution reaction, and it will form and it can show substitution at second and fourth position. Okay, we have discussed previously that this substitution can take place at second and fourth position in case of pyridine N oxide, but the formation of fourth substitution at this position is more favorable, because in that case this positive charge and this NO2 will be away from each other, because it is an electron withdrawing group and this is electron deficient nitrogen. So if they are close to each other, this will be less stable as compared to the substitution at fourth position. So we will get this one as major product. Substitution will take place at this position. Then we are using PCl3, and we know that PCl3 can remove this N oxide and convert it into pyridine. We have also discussed about this in previous video. So this will be your final product. So option second will be the correct option. Next we will move to the question from GATE 17. So in this question, first we are using methyl iodide and NaOH, and then we are using CH2N2. We have to find out M and N. So first we will try to find out M. So this pyridine is substituted with OH at second position. So it can show tautomeres, and this H can come to this place. So I can write it like this. Okay, so these two can participate in this reaction. So first we will use this one. Okay, so this NaOH will remove this hydrogen and it will form this product. Then it will attack on methyl iodide. So it will attack on CH3 group and I minus will be removed. So this CH3 will attach with this nitrogen. So this will be the product M. So then we are using CH2N2. So I can write CH2N2 diazomethane like this also, and this time we are using this one as a reactant. So this diazomethane first remove this H, this will be removed, and this oxygen will become negatively charged. Now it will attack again on this CH3N2. It is formed after attachment of this hydrogen, so it will attack on this negative charge will attack on this and it will be removed. So the final product will be this one. This will be your product N. So this is M and this is N. So option C will be the correct option. So this is all about this video. Next time I will come with more reactions. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please share my videos with your friends.